Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Today, we're diving into the wonderful world of NFTs and questioning what the base case, pun intended, for base chain will be in this cycle. So stay tuned. All right, now I am not big on NFTs. I played my hand in it, got wrecked with that, even following behind Tom Bilyeu, a billionaire, created the Quest Nutrition brand about over a decade and some change ago, and then created his own impact theory, and then launched an NFT project and bit off more than he could chew. Ended up with a Wells notice or whatever from the SEC, settled, and basically just rugged the project. Still out there making content though. I got burned on NFTs as well as shit token community projects, so I'm not getting into NFTs this cycle, but I do believe in the use case of NFTs, and I'm bringing this up specifically because of what I talked about before about altcoins and being able to capitalize on the altcoin season, and that specifically is leading to base chain. Now, this chart over here on DeFi Llama, I decided to put in a few of the top performing layer 2s, EVM compatible chains. Now, there are a bunch, this is just a few, but I'm only bringing up base. I'm not even big into base and could really care less about it. But the reason I bring it up is because of what I'm about to show you with NFTs. So base, on one hand, you know, it's still relatively new, but it does have the backing power of Coinbase, which is the largest US-based centralized exchange. And their layer 2 is really cheap gas fees, and they're doing really, really well. Now, how this ties into NFTs is because of this announcement with, well, one, you can Google it and see all of the news articles that come up about this. And it's specifically tied to McDonald's teaming up with Doodles. Now, if you're not familiar with Doodles, Doodles launched in 2021 during the bull run for NFTs. And it's just a NFT project, although they created a bunch of other collections underneath that. I think it got up to like $500,000 USD for the actual market cap at some stage. Could be misquoting. Let me see if I can find that on OpenSea somewhere. Where was that? I don't know what the actual all-time high market cap was, but this particular doodle has over $1 million in trade volume. So this is volume of some of these. So there's definitely a lot of money that went into this. Now, what this is about is that Doodles will migrate Avatar Creation Studio to Ethereum Layer 2 Base. So this Doodle project is moving over to Base, and Doodles itself has partnered with McDonald's, or McDonald's partnered with Doodles. I really don't know how you would say that, but they're taking their McCafe coffee and basically making it a collectibles cup for the holiday season. And each cup is its own unique NFT basically, and it just shows the power of community. So remember, the NFT craze was just any random person creating something and then hype and attention, capturing it, and then that garnering enough people that capture big brands awareness, and then they decide, hey, we want to do something with it. Like it says here, Doodles teamed up with sportswear powerhouse Adidas earlier. And I think also we had, if you're familiar with Artifact, RTFK, I believe they were with Nike. There was a lot of these NFTs last cycle that caught the attention of big brands, and that just boosted the price of the actual NFT. Now, again, I am not a proponent, nor am I pushing NFTs at all. It is definitely a random luck of the draw kind of thing, but McDonald's is definitely a powerhouse when it comes to branding and reach and money, right? So starting November 18th, 100 million limited edition McCafe cups featuring Doodles signature artwork will be available at participating McDonald's locations. That's 100 million eyeballs that are going to be given a easy pathway into the NFT Web3 space. And that's going to lead them to Base. And then that leads them to Coinbase, or Coinbase to Base, vice versa, whatever the case may be. So it is definitely a smart move to bridge the gap between traditional retail and the Web3 space, and using things that they're familiar with that captured attention before. I'm from the Beanie Baby Craze era in the 90s. There's the collectible Jurassic Park cups. I forgot. There's always been, not always, but McDonald's has definitely had the ability to create limited edition, highly viral items at their locations, and they would sell for thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars on the secondary market. Well, they're just doing the same thing they've always done, and now it's moving into the digital asset space, which leverages that, again, that scarcity. Scarcity was in the physical goods and limited supply based on locations and regions. They got certain ones, so the only way to get it was to trade. And now that same thing exists on a global scale. So it's super smart. So the reason I bring this up and how I tie this all in with what I'm looking at is, how would this impact altcoins that you're chasing? Now, the thing with Base is that the gas token on Base is ETH. And I don't really know how that's going to affect ETH. It's already still number 2. I think it will continue to stay number 2 this cycle. Will Solana flip it? I don't know. It's got a lot of room to grow to get there. But it is a potential for this token to continue to pump because of the adoption with Base and then with Coinbase, things of that nature. So if you're like in the stock market, well, there's a safe bet getting into Coinbase stock, right? So if you don't want to be a gambling DJ and get into crypto, and ETH is not going to pump high enough for you, want something safer, well then, based off of what McDonald's is doing, and probably other companies will look to do so as well, I would imagine, with Base. I know some have partnered with Solana and stuff like that as well. So there's opportunities with the companies that will pump these chains. And then if the token itself is something you can get into, that's an altcoin that could see some potential impact due to these brand partnerships. Now, again, on Base, ETH token is super cheap for gas fees, so I don't see like McDonald's having to purchase a bunch of ETH or anything like that. But if they decide to do other things with it, that just brings more eyeballs to the chain. And then, of course, by impact, that does affect the gas token. So it's just things to keep in mind. And I don't know if this cycle we're going to have another NFT craze like we had before, another initial coin offering or initial DEX offerings like we had before. I don't know what this cycle entails. It seems as though right now it is definitely just the altcoins pumping. I've been watching the recent headlines about XRP, and this is something Raoul Pal mentioned. He calls these dino tokens or dino coins, saying that they're old because the last cycle is when they had their hype, and they may or may not see new all-time highs in this cycle. Now, here's the good news. If you were accumulating these last cycle, they were super cheap, and a lot of people had given up hope, except for the truly bullish on a lot of these tokens. So like you could have picked up XRP from June 2022 all the way, we'll take that little blip out of there and not even count it, all the way up until recently October, between 30 cents and 50 cents. So that was the same thing I showed you with Cardano. So if you had that and you were accumulating at those stages, then yeah, you could be up substantially. But the big caveat and takeaway from all this is do not chase the FOMO, do not chase the pumps. Do not look at this chart and see that it's up 80% and then you're gonna go run and get into this because people are making money on it. The moves are made in the bear market. And if you were not allocating in the bear market, then don't go YOLO degen, gamble your way into stuff now during this bull run. Make a few calculated moves and then just play it accordingly, take profits and be smart about it. Again, Raoul Pal, don't fuck this up because it's already exciting and it's going to get even more exciting as we get into first quarter of next year. And you're going to see a lot of influencers shilling stuff, saying that they're making all these gains and they're going to be pumping their own bags and want you to get into that shit. And by all means, you can chase that and get lucky. But again, Raoul Pal's thesis, 10%, 20% max, and don't just keep chasing one after another. Get into one, take your profits, get the hell out, put those profits into something sustainable. Focus on the top 10, top 20. I showed you guys the math on that. More than 90% of the entire asset class is in this first page. So it does not make any sense for you to put more than 90% of your bag outside of this page. That is just dumb math. You will get wrecked. And chasing those community coins, those ones that are miners and paying out a percent per day or all that other bullcrap, all that is paying you out in a shit token while they just bleed you dry and keeping the money for themselves. Most of those devs are dishonest, and that's why you can't see behind their iron curtain. That's why their code is kept a secret. They say that it's because they want to keep it safe from prying eyes to copy their code. No, it's to keep what they're doing out of your eyes so that you don't find out that you're getting shit on and they're dumping bags on you or wash trading and all this other stuff like that. Transparent devs, honest devs will put their code out there. But that's just a tangent to say, focus your attention here. This is all transparent, honest, been around for a while. You may not make 100x in any of these, but you damn sure can make multiple 3 and 5x's, especially if you play it smart. So I would continue that approach, not financial advice, but also watch where the attention is in the space, because there can be other things that pop off in there as related to that. All right, that's all I got in this one. Smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.